What's good, guys? So today I'm going to show you how you can make a dark Lil Baby type loop. So yeah, let's just keep going. Yeah, so what I did to make this loop is I started with the piano, Noir Pure from Contact, and just use the emotional one. Just put down an E minor chord with a descending third, so just a flattened third. It just goes from G to G sharp, so it's just quite simple. And then I'll edit the bass notes, but I end up changing the pitch later, as you can see here. Yeah, and here I just added some high notes, just in general, just to make it a bit more spicy. Then I added a cloud supply with the preset Musican and the Galileo. I actually like this plugin quite a lot. It's just, it's different. I used the exact same chord progression as before, but I just put some random cuts where it makes sense, like rhythmic. So it's the exact same in terms of notes. There's no change there, but here the change is that we just put some random cuts and stuff. Yeah, then I added some portal where with the flutter octaves, and then I actually pitched up in the settings as well, and changed the wetness. And I changed the pitch again. I kind of like to do that just in general, just to change the pitch until I just find the perfect one. Then I added EQ, cut some highs and lows, and then I turned down some of the highs. Then I added a violin with the pizzicato, and I made just the triplet of the exact same chord. Yeah. So it's just the E minor chord, but just with a different note. Yeah. So added some reverb and delay. Yeah. And then again I added Portal with the preset Pitch Jumper. I generally like Portal, it's just a good plugin. Yeah, so then I quick rendered the loop or the pattern, just because I just like to work with it as an audio file instead of a pattern. Then I pitched it down, and then I put some EQ on it and cut off the lows and some of the highs. Yeah, and then I just put on some reverb, yeah. Then I added an analog lab with the preset Nevaska. Same chord as before, the same chords as before, where I just took out some of the lows, just to make it more clean. Then I added some growth speed with the sidechain preset, and I changed it up so it looked like this. And then I rendered it as an audio clip again. Then I added some EQ to the piano, yeah, just to turn out some of the lows. And then I randomized it by putting Alt R, and then I turned down the velocity. Yeah, and then I moved around the nose just to humanize it a bit more. Yeah, and then I put on some sound shift on the master. Pitched it 2 down, and instead of turning down the individual clips, it's just easier to do this. Then I added a voice sample, pitched it so it matched the key of the, and I just tried that. I don't know which key because I changed around the pitch so much that I don't know which key it is. I just try around until it sounds right. Then I put some delay, and then I added some reverb as well. Yeah, then I just pitched up the vocal as an octave. Then I added some EQ, cut out a bit of the highs and a lot of the lows. Then I added another analog lab to add a bass, and I just followed the root nose. I added another EQ just to cut out some of the highs. I think they're a bit too present in the preset, I just didn't want to change it. Yeah, and then at the bass I just made these slides. Yeah, I just duplicated the vocal and then I pitched it up. And the reason you can do that is just because it's in the same key. typically when you pitch it up 5 or 7, it's almost always in the same key. Okay, so I added some delay and then I created an automation clip. The reason why I did this is just so there won't be any empty spaces. Then I added a bell from Analog Lab FC, just where you normally have the clap. And then I pitched it down 5. So as you can see, it's still in the same key. Then I pitched out some of the lows and I cut off some resonances, and I added another reverb. That was everything actually. So yeah, and then in the end we have the loop. I just arranged it, the loop, and then we have it. Yeah, and I thought this would be quite sick if you just put on some Lil Baby drums and stuff. Yeah, easy placement, you know what I'm saying. Yeah guys, so that was everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in another video.